going to be a warm day. I'm out here on the Friday before the 4th of July, whatever day this is. Oh, it's the first day of July. That's what it is. Anyway, I'm out here to pick beans before Stan waters them because I don't want to step in a bunch of mud. We had one meal of these yellow beans already. They're great. They're really good. This Carson variety is an excellent variety of wax bean. Now, you'll probably notice there's white powder on them. We're toward the end over there by the cornfield. I saw some tiny, minuscule little black bugs. So I dusted them with some kind of safer dust. But we're getting safer soap today, and I will be able to spray with that. We have lots and lots of neem oil, but when it's going to be, upper 90 degrees, neem will just, in this kind of heat, will just burn the leaves. Hi there, kitty. You also noticed, this was not like this last week. The corn silks are absolutely beautiful. I have not had to spray them yet with permethrin. You see, they're pretty clean. There are no earworms yet. I haven't seen them being eaten off. I mean, when you see a clump of silk on the ground, you know that's really bad. I don't see any black bugs yet, but I'll keep an eye on them. As soon as I see the first sign of anything, I will go around and spray all these silks. Oh, you can't see from here, but they did harvest the wheat field and made straw bales out of it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, that's the last plant. Got a whole bowl full of Carson yellow wax beans. I'll go over and check to see if there are any green beans to add to that. One more thing I wanted to mention. I showed you the silks on those. You'll see that the corn here does not have silks yet. So generally, a cousin's fields here that surround our house on all three sides, usually one year is soybeans, the next year is corn. The only time when it doesn't work that way, hasn't planted wheat for years. Sometimes it's too wet in the spring a few years back, and so then we had soybeans 2 years in a row. The reason I'm bringing this up, we need to plant our sweet corn early varieties, because you don't want them tasseling the same time as a field corn, or you will have ears of corn that are mixed with field corn and they're not fit to eat. This year should be fine. While I'm out here on my way to the blackberries, look at these nasturtiums. They're beautiful, just starting to bloom. And let's see if there's no bugs on this. Sometimes they get... That's not. Okay, great. That means I can eat it. If you like radishes... they are like peppery radishes. All right, down here, I'm really happy with these, my calendula that I've been mispronouncing as calendula for many years now, almost ready to bloom, also known as pot marigold. Here's what I wanted to show you. Oh, the shadows are bad. Look at these marigolds. Aren't they beautiful? Such a different color. And then down here there's more kinds, more of the normal sort of marigold colors, but oh, I left my netting behind. I can't put netting on my shadow out of the way. Can't put netting on the elderberries because, well, they need to be pollinated. We picked off a few. Look how tall they are already. We picked off a few Japanese beetles yesterday. It has been so dry. The ground has been so hard that they've not been able to emerge from the ground too much this year. I know as soon as we have a soaking rain, they will probably come out in swarms. All right, before I've been watering these a lot. See how they're starting to ripen, and what will happen if the sun hits them is they will get big, ugly white spots on them that will not be soft. They will be, well, pretty bad. Okay, let's go grab that. I think I'm going to need clothespins. Just a little bit windy out here. There we go. This is the 30-foot by 10-foot piece. I do need to go grab my... it's already blowing up a little bit. Go grab my clothespins that I had when we had the netting on the snap peas. But yeah, that should still let the air in, okay? Hopefully that will protect them enough from the sun. And while I'm down here, Stan was telling me these Russian parade... Oh, ouch! Cucumbers are growing in clumps, and they're so prickly. Even the stems are prickly. I may end up needing a few more clothespins. I'll leave this go for now, and then we'll just see what happens. I wanted to show you, this is the rot stop. This is the calcium spray. I think it's 2 ounces per gallon, so 4 tablespoons per gallon. Yeah, 2 ounces per gallon that we use for blossom end rot. If you've had trouble growing tomatoes because they rot on the bottom, or sometimes the same thing happens with peppers, green peppers, this is like magic. It'll take care of it. And if you have hornworms, oops, wrong side. This Safer brand caterpillar killer, this works really well for hornworms. There are more cherries left than I had expected.